Hello everyone, welcome to StraightA. Dawson here, back with another video here today, and we are covering over the mock draft simulators thing I'm doing that in preparation for my underdog series and in preparation for the fall series where I'll be drafting a bunch of teams and going through a lot of fantasy football here in the fall. So I'm getting ready for that. We're hosting a bunch of leagues here pretty soon, so we'll get some interaction for some stuff and things. But basically the whole idea here is I'm going through different things in the fall of different leagues, half PPR, super flex, etc., and just trying out different stuff. But to get prepared for that, I have to know how to draft for this upcoming season. So I'm preparing with half PPR, basically just kind of half PPR normal stuff. You know, one quarterback, two running backs, two wide receivers. Don't know why that's saying three. One tight end, one kicker, one defense, and a flex, of course. That way I can kind of get used to the little ins and outs of everything. So I get to dip my toe a little bit in everything about where people are going off the board. 12-team leagues for the most part, but of course there's going to be some others. But before we get started, please like down below, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and please leave a comment for suggestions for future videos below. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. If you didn't see the previous video, I did 1, 4, and 7, I think, or whatever. 1, 4, 7, and 10 for my draft positions. Now I'll be doing 2, 5, 8, and 11 because I'm making this a 3-part series where I go through every single position and drafting from it just to get ready for it. I guess I'll start my draft here, and I'll kind of talk a little bit about why I'm taking certain people here. I think more times than not I'm taking Christian McCaffrey as my 101. I think he's my number one guy I'm going to be taking. I can understand a Tyreek Hill and a CeeDee Lamb. I really like Jamar Chase. If I'm picking between Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson, I probably go Jamar Chase. I'm going to go CeeDee Lamb because I really think Jamar Chase is going to perform better than CeeDee Lamb. But man, CeeDee Lamb is like such a safe number one pick as long as he doesn't get hurt. Making, of course, now we get the 2-3 turn for all this. I ideally in this position would love to get Derrick Henry, Josh Allen, Devon Achane, 2 of those 3 guys, and it's a decent chance I won't get both those guys. You know, that's kind of a thing. Now I'd settle for Isaiah Pacheco. I probably won't settle for a wide receiver here. But I think I'm going to chance because I'd rather get Devon Achane and Derrick Henry than if Josh Allen went off the board type deal. Nico Collins and Devon Achane both went off the board, and I meant to take Devon Achane. I meant to take. I didn't mean to take Derrick Henry. I think Derrick Henry's going to do great. I think I prefer Devon Achane by like that much more. I'm probably going to go ahead and take Josh Allen. Probably because I'll probably take a Keon Coleman or something later on. Looking at some of the people that go off the board at this point, I'm not really too sold on them. But again, looking at some of the people here, oh man. Do I go, looking at my roster again, I have only one running back here. And the reason, if Christian McCaffrey's not there and I have like the first 4 picks, I'm going to take a wide receiver. I normally don't like taking wide receivers, but at the same time, you kind of sometimes need to. So I guess I'm going to fade the running back position for now. I'll probably go Amari Cooper. I'll probably go Stephon Diggs here. I think more times than not, I take Stephon Diggs. Cooper Kupp, I think it's just too risky for me nowadays, but Stephon Diggs I think is fine enough. What about running backs at this position? ADPs, they throw me off. But I think I'm going to go James Conner. I think I like him a little bit more than every other running back at that point. And I'm probably going to go ahead and take another running back at this position. But probably not. Brian Robinson Jr., Devin Singletary. Is there just nobody here? There's like nobody in this position that I really want at all. So I guess I'm going to go wide receiver heavy. I'm going to take Christian Kirk here. I like Christian Kirk. I'm going to draft pretty highly. Tight ends. Who's a tight end at this point? I'll probably just wait another turn for Evan Ingram, I think. I'm not feeling too amazing about this, but Jalen Warren, I guess, finally does get some love, but I'm not a big fan. Fine. We'll go Jalen Warren. I wasn't a big fan of that one, but this second position's kind of a little awkward for me right here. Chris Godwin, pretty safe pick here. Evan Ingram, probably going to take him. I could probably honestly wait another turn for him. David Njoku, also kind of a beast, though, so I wouldn't be unhappy getting him. So maybe I can just load up my wide receiver here. Or should I kind of fill out my running back position with a couple people? Chuba Hubbard probably is a good pick to pick. He's going to get a little bit of love, but do I think he's going to be the main guy there for a long time? Probably not. Hopefully like T. Higgins. Gosh dang, I was hoping Chris Godwin's still there because I'm okay with Chris Godwin. I'm going to take Xavier Worthy here. I'm going to take some stocks of him. I'm not like the biggest lover of him. I'm going to take Keon Coleman. I think Keon Coleman's going to get a lot of love too. And now we're just going to basically go tight end here. I'll probably go Evan Ingram, but I already got Christian Kirk. If I didn't get Christian Kirk, I probably would take Evan Ingram, but I'll go David Njoku. I like him enough. We'll probably go ahead and load up on running backs. At this point, Alexander Madison might get a little bit of love, but like, we got 3 wide receiver backups, so I can go mostly. Maybe I just go Keaton Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell's going to be good for some of those longer games. Plus, I have Derrick Henry, so he's a good handcuff. But it doesn't show him as a handcuff, weirdly enough, for Baltimore. A little bit strange on that one. I'll probably go... We'll go Keaton Mitchell. Go Keaton Mitchell, and then go ahead and get a defense. I always like getting a high defense. I don't think I've taken the Cleveland Browns. I don't know. I kind of just switch between like top 4. I'm not that picky of a guy. Go ahead and take a kicker, too. I'll take Jake Elliott. Sure. He's a decent kicker. Then let's look at one more running back, or should I go another wide receiver? I got 3 running backs. Basically 2, though. Probably A.J. Dillon, to be honest with you. Green Bay. He's probably going to get a little bit of love. Probably more love there than in Philly. So, yeah, A.J. Dillon. I don't know. I didn't feel as good about that one. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. But this one tells me I did pretty good. So, we'll mock draft again. Go into the 5 position now. This is an even more awkward position, but I said I did pretty well. So, we'll take it. I'm not gonna argue with the people here. But, or did I already do the 5 position? It's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, cool. All right, at this point, I'm in the 5 position. My number 1, 2, 3 choice are pretty much taken. I'm gonna go Amon-Ra. Really tempting here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of want to go Breece Hall though. I'm gonna go Breece Hall more than Bijan, more than likely. Oh, now I get Kyren Williams. Fuck yes, I love Kyren. Love Kyren Williams. Get a reliable wide receiver here. I think Mike Evans is gonna put up some good points and be fine. I'm gonna go quicker here. I like Patrick Mahomes. I think he's gonna be very good. Tony P, I think, is underrated. He's going to get plenty of volume, so I'm not too worried about that position. So I'll probably go Tony P here. I think you have to kind of reach on some guys. Stephon Diggs I'll probably take more times than not, but in this case I'm going to take Zay Flowers and then Christian Kirk. I'm pretty dang happy with everybody who I've just picked up there. Tight end, I faded it for this long. I probably should have gone Jake Ferguson to trade it up, but I do like David Njoku a little bit more than him. We'll go Hollywood Brown. He's probably going to get the most love in this offense. And then I'll go Tyler Lockett as a safe wide receiver choice. Now I got all my wide receivers. Don't need to worry about that. Don't even need to kind of think about it too much. Khalil Herbert, I think, is going to be very, very useful in that Chicago offense, especially if DeAndre Swift goes down. And I'm at the 12 spot, so I don't need to worry about that. I have everybody else, right? So I'm good there. I'll take Ray Davis probably. He's at risk, but I mean, obviously not in that offense with the running back position. It's going to be up in the air after James Cook, so like I'm not too worried about it. Dameon Pierce also kind of up in the air now that they had Joe Mixon there. So we'll see. It's a possibility. Buffalo defense fine by me, and then kicker will go good old Jake Moody. That was a lot quicker, but I felt actually better about that one than I did about the 2 pick because I love Breece Hall, I love Kyren Williams. Mike Evans, reliable points. Zay Flowers going to get us a lot of love outside of Mark Andrews. David Njoku or Jake Ferguson would have been great choices. Tony P, get the volume. Buffalo Bills defense, very good. Jake Moody, good kicker. Christian Kirk, Hollywood Brown, and Tyler Lockett as 3 wide receivers there. Fucking reliable as hell. And then my running back position, even after Tony P, is a little bit dicey, but I mean, all 3 these guys are pretty good shots in the dark. So pretty dang good. Let's go on to the next mock draft. I almost forgot that I was making some spaghetti, and I was like, "Oh, it's boiling. It's like boiling. It's just gonna be mush if I don't do it." So I had to go deal with that, So just take that as you will. We're gonna go from the 8th position now, and this is where we'll get a little bit of a different style here for the draft of what I kind of do and what I kind of don't. And I'll slow down a little bit because I realized I was going decently fast here. Looking at the running backs at this point. I am really tempted to hold off for one of these 3 guys. I love Travis Etienne, I love Saquon, I love Jonathan Taylor, but they are round 2 type guys. Amon-Ra is just too good of value to not pick up there, and as much as I hate it, but I hope I get somebody. Okay, I fall into the next tier of running backs. I didn't really get any of the other guys I wanted, but more times than not, I will be taking. Who did I take? I took Amon-Ra. I don't know why I forgot. I'll take Kyren. He's usually my number 1 choice at this point. And then Joe Mixon versus Josh Jacobs. I'm usually taking them around this position. James Cook, I think is fine. Kenneth Walker, I think is fine. But I'm just not willing to take them here. And there's no good wide receiver. And sure, you can go reach on a tight end, but I'm not interested in that. If I was leaning one way or another, and I swap it a lot. Between these 2 guys, I swap a lot. I am likely going to pick Josh Jacobs. Mostly because I think... Man, where am I? I'm going to pick Josh Jacobs. See, this is where I am at right now. I could go between either Josh Jacobs or Joe Mixon. I think they're going to have very similar seasons, but who's more than likely to actually confirm that season? Joe Mixon, I think he's just, again, a lot of mouths to feed offense. and I think he should get a lot of the goal line work. That should be expected. So I'm probably going to go Joe Mixon more times than not. And really thinking about really breaking it down, I think more times than not go there. I am tempted to go take Aaron Jones here. Even though he's got the bye week as 6 there, I do like a good Aaron Jones. But maybe I'll try like a wide receiver and then pick him up. Or what's the tight end position really looking like? And people are calling me, go fuck yourself. We'll see if Trey McBride's there. Has anybody, Mark Andrews is gone, so like I guess Trey McBride's around the area of where you might pick him. I actually will pick up Trey McBride. That's a little bit different. I haven't picked up much of Trey McBride because I haven't been in very good positions to pick him up. But I like a good old Trey McBride. We'll take a wide receiver here, and we'll take. I don't think I'm taking too many things of. I'm not really going to take Neighbors. I don't think. Should I? I'll pick up one stock of Neighbors just because there is a hint of me that's like, okay, Neighbors going to do well. Whatever. I'm going to round out I'm probably going to wait for Javonte Williams for my running back position, I think, right? Maybe. I don't like the bye week stuff. Bye weeks are kind of weird. Tony Pollard. If, again, the bye weeks worked out, I might have done it differently there. I haven't really gone quarterback, though. At this point, Brock Purdy's kind of a decent pick, but who really has their quarterback? I'm the only one that really doesn't have a quarterback. And smile for the Kamara. So I'm okay with Jaden Daniels, to be honest. If I took somebody like Jaden Daniels, I'd take another quarterback, to be honest with you, to be a little bit more safe. But I'd rather just go ahead and solidify these other positions a little bit. Terry McLaurin, pretty solid, but I could use another wide receiver. But Malik Neighbors Calvin Ridley's kind of in that weird position. I'll take Terry McLaurin, sure. And then I'll take Devin Singletary for the Giants. I think he'll get a good amount of reps there too. And now I feel good. Now I can look in. I'll get Jaden Daniels. I'll go pick him up before somebody takes a second one. And honestly, since I pick up Jaden Daniels, I might take a second person that's kind of risky instead of somebody that's safe. Or do I pick up like Jared Goff, who's pretty safe? I'd go Jared Goff for Amon-Ra, to be honest with you. I'd say Jaden Daniels in case he breaks out, but otherwise not too shabby there. Keon Coleman, again, I like. Jacoby Myers, I like enough. Curtis Samuel, I like enough. I'll probably take Jacoby Myers just because I think he's fine here. Good pick. Ty Chandler. You get what you get when you pick him up, so I'm okay with that. Then we'll go with a defense of some sort, probably. No, we'll wait. Oh, Adam Thielen. That's somebody who I meant to pick up more of in past drafts, which I picked up a lot of wide receivers already, but it's fine. Another quarterback, I'll take Bucky Irvin. I'm not, whatever. Neither here or there. And then I'll pick up Buffalo Bills or Pittsburgh. I'll pick Pittsburgh Steelers, sure. Let's kind of change it up a little bit. And Young Hoku. I realized I meant to pick up a quarterback, but again, looking at who was drafted there, pretty good team, I think. Jaden Daniels is a risky pick, and I probably, again, would pick up someone like Jared Goff as a safe pick, and I'll probably immediately drop Ty Chandler and pick up Jared Goff, to be honest with you. So, change it up a little bit, but that's not too big of a deal. I like Jaden Daniels. I think he could be explosive. I think he could be really good for fantasy. Even though I kind of punted the quarterback position, I don't hate picking up Jaden Daniels there, because especially if I pick up Jared Goff as a safety net for the beginning weeks. I'm okay with that. I'll probably play Jared Goff first couple weeks and see if Jaden Daniels actually is explosive. So we'll see. But I like this team. I think it's fine enough. And we'll go draft again. I don't know why I didn't go back to the draft thing, but okay. Well, can I go and restart? There we go. Boom. Oh no, I want to do that. Okay, cool. But I guess it's just gonna make me go all the way back here. Fine. Draft wizard. Come on, guys. Come on. Make it more simple to get to the mock drafts. Come on. There we go. Then we'll go to it from the 10th position. I do like the 10th position a lot. Not 10th position. Wait. 11th position. Right? 9, 10. Oh, gosh. I forgot. Because it goes 1, 2, 3. So I went from 1, 2. I went from 4, 5. I went from 7, 8. And now I'm going from 10, 11. So I'm at 11. Cool. I love the 11th position a lot. I think 11 and 12 are my two favorite positions. In this draft, not as much, though. Not as much good quality. I pick up Jonathan Taylor usually on this curve, and I'll probably pick up Saquon as my double running back. I don't like any of the quarterbacks. Obviously, I wouldn't take a quarterback 1-2 curve. I wouldn't take a tight end 1-2 curve, and I just don't like the value of the wide receivers at that point because you just miss out on so much at that point. So I'm okay picking up that. Joe Mixon, Alvin Kamara. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to take Alvin Kamara in this turn. I'll probably pick up like DK Metcalf too because I like DK. I think he could do well. So go ahead and for sure take. We'll take DK. We'll take DK, and then we'll take Alvin Kamara if he's still there. So, boom, boom. Joe Mixon got gone, but guess who's still there? Alvin Kamara. Oh, but Kenneth Walker could load up on the Seahawks, but I'll probably take Alvin Kamara to kind of alleviate some of my risk factor. But then we can focus on wide receivers, and I can feel good. Again, we're in this weird position of like, okay, I don't like picking up all these guys, but like probably lean Again, I just think Zay Flowers is the best value of the wide receivers in that position. I don't know what to tell you. Tight ends at this point, I'd probably take a Mark Andrews pretty easily there. What about quarterbacks at this point? So I'm already kind of punted the quarterback position. Do I think Jordan Love's going to do that much better than like a Brock Purdy or a Tua or a Jared Goff? Probably. We'll take Jordan Love. We'll take Jordan Love. We'll pick him up. And I'll probably pick Tajay Spears. I think he's a good handcuff to Tony P. Not handcuff in this instance, but just a good value pick there. If Jameson Williams, I'm kind of getting a little bit more sold back onto him. I just don't know if he'll do that well. Again, I'll probably take a good Brian Thomas Jr. is a third back. I'll probably pick up Cortland Sutton. Even though he's a bye week 14, I'll just load up on bye week 14. Let's see if Chuba Hubbard's still there. I'll take him. I don't like taking him in this position, but I kind of want more running backs that kind of alleviate my position here. Marshawn Lloyd could be good. Not too worried about it though. Rashid Shaheed or Khalil Shakir. We'll go Khalil Shakir. Rashid Shaheed is a decent pick as well, but I'm not going to go for it. Not going to go for it in this instance. Do I want to go Roschon Johnson? We'll go Roschon Johnson. Honestly, probably lean more Elijah Mitchell there just in case Christian McCaffrey does go down, but I'm okay with it, whatever. San Francisco, probably better defense pick up here. And fuck it, I haven't taken Justin Tucker. We'll take Justin Tucker. Why not? I probably need, 14 I really loaded up on in this case. And who would be the last person I picked up? I picked up a lot of running backs, right? 1, 2, and 3. So I'm okay taking a wide receiver here, and I'll probably go. Adam Thielen's probably who I'd take, but Adonai Mitchell, not too bad of an option. Quentin Johnson, sorry, not too awful an option either. But I'll probably go Adam Thielen. Either way, that's my bread going off. Look at that. We'll go Adam Thielen there because it's a safe pick. But hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know which roster's best. On screen now, all the rosters are on screen. And so just tell me which one you think was best. I'm getting ready for the season. I'm getting hyped for the fantasy football season. I hope you guys are too. I'll see you guys in the next one. StraightA Dawson, out of here.